The integration of social media into legal proceedings has transformed the landscape of evidence admissibility and relevance. For social media evidence to be considered admissible in court, it must pass through a rigorous filter of legal scrutiny. This includes ensuring that the evidence is pertinent to the case at hand and that it has been obtained and preserved in a manner that upholds its integrity. In criminal cases, social media can provide a treasure trove of information, from a defendant's location at a certain time to their interactions with others, which can be pivotal in establishing motives or alibis. The relevance of such evidence is often undeniable, yet its admissibility hinges on strict adherence to legal standards that govern the collection and presentation of digital data. Moreover, the dynamic nature of social media poses unique challenges to the legal framework traditionally used to assess evidence. Courts must grapple with issues such as the ephemeral nature of online content and the authenticity of digital personas. As judges and juries become more versed in the nuances of social platforms, the weight of social media evidence in influencing case outcomes is increasingly significant. Authentication of social media evidence is a critical hurdle for lawyers, as the courts demand a high level of assurance that the content is genuine and has not been tampered with. The challenge lies in the fact that digital data can be easily manipulated, and social media platforms are rife with fake profiles and bots. To overcome these obstacles, attorneys must employ a combination of technical expertise and legal acumen. Methods such as metadata analysis, expert witness testimony, and the use of digital forensics are instrumental in establishing the authenticity of social media content. These techniques help to create a chain of custody that can withstand judicial scrutiny and lend credibility to the evidence presented. The advent of social media has revolutionized the way attorneys approach jury selection. During the voir dire process, legal teams now routinely delve into the digital footprints of potential jurors. This pretrial research is aimed at uncovering biases, opinions, and affiliations that may impact a juror's impartiality. Social media profiles can reveal a wealth of information about an individual's beliefs, interests, and social circles, which can be invaluable in shaping a jury that is favorable to the defense's case. However, the use of social media in juror research also raises questions about privacy and consent. Potential jurors may not be aware that their online activity is being scrutinized for legal purposes, which can lead to discomfort and concerns over intrusion. Juror misconduct involving social media has emerged as a significant threat to the integrity of the judicial process. Instances where jurors have shared case details online, communicated with parties involved in the trial, or conducted independent research on the case are increasingly common. Such actions can jeopardize the fairness of the trial and may lead to mistrials or appeals. The anonymity and ease of access provided by social media platforms make it challenging to monitor and control juror behavior outside the courtroom. The implications of juror misconduct are far-reaching, affecting not only the individual case but also public trust in the legal system. Influence on criminal investigations. Law enforcement agencies have increasingly turned to social media as a tool for surveillance and evidence gathering in criminal investigations. The vast amount of data generated by users on various platforms provides a rich source of information that can be used to track suspects, identify criminal networks, and even prevent crimes before they occur. Techniques such as monitoring public posts, analyzing social connections, and using algorithms to detect suspicious behavior are now standard practice in many police departments. Social media has also become a platform where suspects may inadvertently or deliberately confess to crimes, providing direct evidence that can be used in court. These confessions, whether in the form of a post, comment, or private message, can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, they can significantly strengthen a case by providing a seemingly unequivocal admission of guilt. On the other hand, the context and authenticity of these confessions can be subject to intense legal scrutiny. The phenomenon of crowdsourcing justice has led to breakthroughs in some cases, but it also poses risks, such as the spread of misinformation or the potential for vigilantism. Legal professionals must navigate these waters carefully, leveraging the benefits of social media while safeguarding the principles of due process and the presumption of innocence. Social media's role in shaping public perception of criminal cases cannot be underestimated. The instantaneous and widespread dissemination of information can create a parallel narrative to the one unfolding in the courtroom. They must contend with the possibility that public opinion, fueled by social media commentary, could influence the proceedings and potentially affect the impartiality of the jury. Law enforcement must be proactive in monitoring social media activity related to their cases and prepared to address any misinformation or prejudicial content that may arise. The role of social media in trial publicity underscores the need for a comprehensive understanding of its power and pitfalls. As social media narratives can be driven by emotion and personal bias, they often lack the objectivity that is the hallmark of traditional media coverage. This can lead to a trial by public opinion where the lines between fact and speculation become blurred. In conclusion, the rise of social media as a force in shaping the public's view of criminal cases or your local community events is a reality that the legal profession, law enforcement, and society as a whole must confront with both caution and a critical eye.